Hello, beloveds. Thanks for tuning back in once again to the Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur TV show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur. So as you're coming in, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click the notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. You can follow me on Instagram at Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur. You can also follow the Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur fan page, and you can find me on Twitter at DGoddess27. Please be sure to go ahead and get the likes up, okay? Please like and share. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Okay, so listen to this. Black female TV anchor shares horror message from viewer she discovers to be local doctor. Now, excuse me, he sent this to her and he says, "Your makeup makes you look like a whore. Do yourself a favor and clean up." I mean, the nerve. First of all, I'm going to tell you who this sounds like. And he sent this in an email. This sounds exactly like that racist troll who was clearly harassing me, sending me all of those vulgar, just racist, demonic emails. Because, here's the thing. Racist people sit at home and they don't have anything to do. They don't have anything but time on their hands. And they sit at home and they obsess over Black people. This is what they do. And when it comes to Black women, they always want to talk about what we do to our faces. I want you to pay attention. This is absolutely what they do. Now, he's concerned about her makeup, saying it makes her look like a whore. First of all, if so, then why does he care? That's the question. Why does he care in the first place? Like that racist who has been stalking me for over a year and a half now. He would make comments about my bindi on my forehead, saying, "Take that thing off your forehead, you look stupid." But in the next breath saying, "You're one of the smartest women I've ever heard." Well, I'm sure he got that part right. But just saying all these other racist things, likening our people to apes and monkeys and all these things, it's just so sad and pathetic that these people have nothing to do but sit around and just hate. And just find ways to try to upset Black people, honey, when clearly we're not even checking for them. They're so irrelevant to us. We don't care about what they say or think as long as what they do doesn't affect us. We don't worry about them. We don't go get it in their chats. We don't go sending them nasty emails and sending them nasty messages, DMs and all those things. We don't do that. First of all, who has time? And second of all, who cares? Right? Why would I ever send a message to someone telling them about their makeup and how they look and what they need to do? You have to be really, pathetic to do those types of things. But alas, aren't all racists pathetic? And when I said that, as long as what they do doesn't pertain to us, well, of course, what they do on a daily pertains to us because they're always in our business. But what I meant was whatever they're specifically doing, the little racist ones that are likely down in somebody's dusty, dirty basement with mildew, no less, when they're sitting down there playing their little video games, and smoking their meth and all of that stuff, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. When they're doing those things, we're not concerned about them. We're not trying to figure out what they're doing and why. We don't care. But they're so concerned and caught up and worried about us. Somebody make that make sense. So anyway, local news anchor Whitney Burney in Grand Rapids, Michigan, shared with her Twitter followers an abusive email that she received from a viewer. She said, "The kinds of emails you get when you work in news." This is what she tweeted on Saturday. She said, "This is the kind of news. This is the kind of emails you get when you work in the news." Now, she shared the screenshot of the email. She said he even had the nerve to leave his cell phone address and occupation in the email signature, and said, "If I'm the wrong person, please forward this message." Now, the email appeared to be from a local doctor. His contact information has been redacted in the screenshot shared on Twitter by Ms. Burney. Now, see, that's where she's crazy. Yeah, that is where she's absolutely crazy. You're going to redact his emails, his personal information? Honey, let me tell you something. If he was bold enough to, first of all, talk all that trash, insert himself in her business, and then send her something with his personal information on it, That personal information would have been shared all over the internet. Honey, you let somebody send me their information and they're talking to me crazy and doing all of this. I'm going to make sure that they get doxxed. Okay. Now, she goes on to say, if you are the anchor right now on Wood TV 8, this is for you. If not, I can't tell for sure. Please disregard and forward to whomever is the anchor. Your makeup makes you look like a whore. Do yourself a favor and clean it up. Here's how I looked at the desk today. This is what she said, and she included a selfie. Now, Miss Bernie's tweet quickly went viral, garnering thousands of likes and retweets. She says, really didn't expect this big of a response. You know, I just wanted people to see how nasty people can be unprovoked. Well, it doesn't take anything to provoke a racist. I mean, just us walking around being black, drenched in melanin is enough to provoke them. It is what it is. So she says, all of my news peeps will attest. This happened all the time. And that comment is light. The things people feel comfortable saying from the comfort of a keyboard. Child, she says. Now, she says, when I saw MD in his signature, my jaw dropped. Are you kidding me? One Twitter user responded to Miss Bernie seemingly impersonating the local doctor, saying, Dear woman, I have never met. I am aroused by the sight of you, and I have been taught to feel ashamed of myself. Therefore, you must amend your appearance to prevent me from feeling ashamed, but not too much, or I'll write to complain about that too. Okay, please. So crazy. So she says, honestly, this proves that medicine is a racist and sexist institution, because why do white male physicians feel like they are untouchable and can do shit like this without consequences? This is what another Twitter user wrote. This is real crazy. So anyway, she says, I anchored news and sports for 20 years. Never once did I get a viewer email scolding me for my hair, makeup, or clothes. Yet all my female co-anchors got them weekly, even daily, from men and women. I'm sorry, that's not what she said. That's what Ed Greenberger tweeted. He says, so sorry, Ed Whitney on air. Thankfully, deep down, that guy knows he's a tool bag. Well, I'm sure he does know that, but at the end of the day, does he even care? Apparently not. All he wants to do is harass a black woman and try to scold her about what she chooses to put on her own face. I mean, the caucasity of it all. Anyway, with that all being said, clearly egregious, you know, and these people say all these racist, hateful things, trying to demean black people and black women and try to make you feel bad about yourselves, while all the while they go and try to find women of their own race who absolutely, unequivocally imitate all that black women do. I find that to be absolutely interesting, to say the least. With that all being said, everyone, please like and share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. Don't forget you can follow me on Instagram at queenahmadiyyah, and also follow me on Twitter at dgoddess27. Peace.